SmartPlug Systems was founded in 2008 by CEO Ken Smith, former owner of Ocean Marine Boat Rebuilding Company in Seattle. In Ken's 40 years in the marine industry, he had seen countless occurrences of burned shore power connections and the millions of dollars in damage it had caused along the way. Back in late 2007, the idea for a new shore power system came to him. This idea would actually be designed for the marine environment and would eventually become the SmartPlug. The old standard for shore power systems is what's commonly referred to as the twist lock design, or the NEMA L530. This design has been the standard since its inception in 1938, despite its obvious unsuitability for the marine environment, or any outdoor applications for that matter. After 70 years and so much loss due to this poor design, we felt it's about time for a change. The L530 has several core design problems which make it a poor choice for the outdoors. Its curved electrical pins and lack of weatherproofing or a solid locking mechanism ultimately lead to loose connections and corrosion, which means more resistance as the electricity has less contact area to pass through. This in turn leads to a rise in heat and eventually arcing begins to occur. Enough resistance and you get fire. This may be a familiar sight to some and certainly a common occurrence in many marinas. The consumer should consider themselves lucky when finding a slightly charred cord or inlet because a much larger problem can occur. Electrical fires account for 55% of boat fires. Because shore power connections are rarely inspected, the boat or marina can actually catch fires from such problems. In a recent example from December of 2009, a boat fire in Seattle caused $2 million in damages. The cause? You guessed it, faulty shore power connections. Enter the SmartPlug, a safer and easier to use alternative to the L530. The SmartPlug includes many features which ensure a safer and easier to use rock-solid shore power connection, which you'll see in detail in the following slides. The SmartPlug solution starts with a sleeved body which takes any physical stress, from motion of the boat or someone tripping over the cord, off the electrical pins, ensuring a tight-fitting and low-resistance connection. Also, due to the unique shape of the inlet and connector, it can only be inserted one way, making trouble with blind connections a thing of the past. No more struggling to orient the connector, and no more chance for misalignment. A surefire multi-point locking mechanism ensures a solid and trouble-free connection. Simply push the plug straight into the inlet and the two side locking levers automatically snap into place. Press the stainless steel inlet cover down onto the connector to complete the lock. We've also greatly improved upon the electrical pins and clips by making them much larger and flat, allowing for more than 20 times the contact area than the current standard allows. This further reduces resistance and keeps things cooler. We wanted to make sure the SmartPlug was completely weatherproof, so we designed it with 3 integral seals. A cord seal which can be bent up to 180 degrees with no water leakage, a recessed face seal which ensures that no moisture reaches the electrical contacts, and an inlet cover seal to keep out the elements when not in use. To put it through its paces, an independent testing lab subjected the SmartPlug to a high-temperature salt fog test for 30 days straight to emulate the harshest of marine environments. At the end of this test, not a hint of moisture was found. If all that wasn't enough, the ace up the SmartPlug sleeve is its integrated thermostat, which will actually shut off the power in the unlikely event of overheating. At 200 degrees Fahrenheit, just below the temperature at which wires will begin to soften, an internal thermostat will cut the power and then restore it only once it has cooled back down to a safe 120 degrees Fahrenheit. This ensures that critical systems such as bilge pumps can continue to function. By keeping the same footprint and screw hole pattern as the existing 4-screw inlets, we made sure that retrofitting your boat is quick and easy. SmartPlug Systems is dedicated to rigorous testing and quality assurance. The SmartPlug has been proven by an independent laboratory to meet the performance requirements of UL and UL Marine 817 tests, and as a result, it is now ABYC E11 standards and US Coast Guard compliant. We also back every one of our products with a 7-year limited warranty for that extra peace of mind. Currently available is the SmartPlug Inlet and Connector Combination Pack, as well as individually packaged inlets and connectors. Everything the boater needs to address the boat end of the shore power problem now. Thank you for taking the time to learn about the SmartPlug shore power solution. Please feel free to contact any of our knowledgeable staff with further questions and we'll be happy to assist.